Have you ever felt like you're just observing your own life from the sidelines? Like you're watching yourself go through the motions, working, eating, scrolling, sleeping. But none of it feels real. None of it feels like you. It's almost as if your life is a film you're not starring in, only spectating. You exist, sure. But are you alive? Are you actually living your life, or just watching it happen? Most of us wake up each day and fall into a pattern so tight it strangles our awareness. We convince ourselves that being busy is the same thing as being alive. But there's a difference, a deep, aching difference between movement and meaning, between existing and experiencing. Philosopher Søren Kierkegaard once said, "Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced." Yet many of us treat life like a checklist. Wake up, work, numb out, repeat. And somewhere, in the quiet spaces between all that noise, we start to disappear. We become spectators to our own existence, not out of choice, but out of habit. Because watching is easier than acting. It's safer, cleaner, less risky. To actually live means to take responsibility. It means risk, vulnerability. It means showing up, even when you're terrified. It means asking uncomfortable questions. Who am I, really? What do I believe in? What do I want to feel before I die? These are the kinds of questions that can tear a person apart. But they're also the ones that piece us back together, authentically. Most of us are not afraid of death. We're afraid of looking back and realizing we never really lived. We never tasted the moment, never dared to say what we truly meant, never loved fully for fear of being hurt, never followed that strange whisper in our gut, the one that told us there was more. We traded aliveness for safety, dreams for deadlines, presence for performance. And now we wonder why life feels like something happening to us, instead of something we're shaping with our own hands. But here's the thing. The moment you notice you're sleepwalking is the moment you begin to wake up. Awareness is the first breath of the soul. It's the turning point, where passivity ends and conscious living begins. You don't need to blow up your life. You just need to be here, in this breath, this step, this silence, to stop multitasking your existence and actually be in it, fully. To listen, not just hear. To look, not just see. To feel, even when it hurts. Ask yourself, what parts of your life have become numb rituals? Where have you given up control, not out of peace, but passivity? What would it mean to reclaim your agency? Living doesn't always mean climbing mountains or chasing adrenaline. Sometimes it means daring to sit with your own thoughts and not escape. Sometimes it means doing the thing you've been avoiding for years, or finally speaking the truth you've buried beneath people-pleasing. Sometimes it means saying, "This life is mine. I will no longer be a stranger in it." The truth is, life is not something that happens to you. It's something you participate in, whether you realize it or not. Every small decision, every unnoticed habit, every time you silence your inner voice, you shape the architecture of your soul. And if you're not careful, you'll wake up one day and realize you built a life that doesn't even feel like yours, not out of malice, but out of autopilot. So stop, not forever, just for a moment, long enough to feel the weight of this life, yours. What if you could remember what it's like to be alive? To make one decision today that's truly yours, not driven by fear or obligation, but by meaning, driven by your aliveness. Because one real moment of presence can outweigh years of sleepwalking. A single conscious breath can change the rhythm of everything that follows. So ask yourself again, are you actually living your life, or just watching it happen? The answer is in what you do next.
If this made you pause, if you're drawn to deeper truths and quiet strength, then you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. See you in the next one.